my name is Krista Maxwell. For my networking assignment using LinkedIn, I was able to contact a good classmate of mine, Mark Hopkins. He is a self-employed software designer. I actually met him through a class we took last semester, an astronomy course, and I knew he had experience because he did have his own business at the time. So I went through LinkedIn and I contacted him that way, and he agreed to answer the interview questions that I came up with. I mostly did choose him because of his past general work experience through college and high school, as well as he is self-employed and has his own business, so he's a full-time business owner. I felt if I actually asked a real business owner interview questions, it would make the interview much more informative rather than if I asked someone who just worked a general 9 to 5. And I did find it much more helpful for myself and informative. Some of the questions I did ask were how he started his business, and he gave me a full story of how he got into it, what methods he uses to be successful within his business, as well as how he chooses what potential employees to hire, which is actually quite interesting given every business, depending on what you do, it is a little different. So it is interesting to hear how everyone chooses to hire differently. Mark did state that he is a software programmer. He started this after many years of doing it as a hobby as a teenager, and he started selling his work online and started his own business since he saw the successful rate that it had. He did enjoy, because it is something he enjoys as a hobby, and he has the ability now to make a living off of it. One of the ways he stated that he finds his potential employees is first, they need the necessity of understanding the program software. I'm not fully versed into the software. I did a little research, and it is difficult. It takes a few years to learn how to do all the software because it is modeling and things like that. So he wants his potential employees to at least understand the basics of how everything works. He also did state that he would rather hire someone with less experience so he could train them and work them up, because a lot of time in this programming field, those without much experience do not get hired because employers are more likely to hire ones with years of experience. So he always found that important to be able to hire someone with less experience so they could, eventually better themselves and get a better career down the road. I felt by doing this interview I had much more knowledge about how people start different businesses for different reasons. A lot of times how people get in a different type of business really differs, so it was interesting to learn how someone can get in a business differently. I also feel like I did learn a lot from this interviewing process, given how important it is with different business practices. After this video and interview and even this course, I do plan to consider many different types of businesses have different experience levels going in. Like in this case, Mark, tries to include people with less business experiences, and regardless, everyone has different skill sets and can benefit from experience regardless of how much experience they have. All right, thank you. Bye.